You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamers Club. 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 The 50 Plus Gamers Club.
The 50 Plus Gamers Squad. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I'm allowed to stream now because the grandkids have gone. They'll be back soon. Good afternoon. Yes, it's gone one, coming up to two. Good afternoon to you all. Hope you are all well. And we are back again on Transport Fever. I have to say I am enjoying this at the moment. We've done really, really well at the moment. We are hitting the... oh my god! Nice start to the stream. Good afternoon, guys. Mr. Cannablitz is coming in with an outstanding 30-month subscription. That is some serious commitment, sir. Cannablitz, I hope you are well, and thank you very, very, very much. And I don't know if I spoke to you after Christmas or whatever, but I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope that the new year brings everything that you deserve, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what we do on the stream is give him another one of these. You ready? Woo! 30 months. Wow! Woo! Outstanding. Outstanding. Thank you very much for that, Cannablitz. Mr. Empire, hello, 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 how are you? Okay, right, so the last time we were on this, we hit the 300 million mark. God knows how I have managed to make that amount of money. I'll tell you that now. In the real world, I'd have packed up streaming and gone abroad. I would have took my house, home, good lady, grandkids, most of the family, and gone abroad, where the weather is much better at the moment. As well as that, I've had a Windows update on the gaming PC, so if I have any issues, guys, will you please tell me if the game's lagging, anything like that. At the moment, everything seems to be moving okie dokie. I always wonder how Windows do these updates, in the sense that when you have a 2 PC setup, why is it that it comes through to one PC at probably 7 days later than it will hit the other PC when they are both connected to exactly the same network? So it must work on some sort of IP address. Right, okay. Now, let the game settle down a bit. We were, if I remember rightly, looking at a train line, a cargo route. I have put in the description that I'm going to try, with the amount of money that I've got, and do cargo planes or passenger planes. I don't think that I really need. Let's just check the sound. Oh yeah, the sound's coming through nice. Turn that up a little bit for you guys. There we go. That should be just about right. Oh dear, I've not long eaten as well. I thought I might as well have something to eat before I go live, because depending on what time the grandkids get back, I do want to stay on, but we may have visitors from time to time. That is one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming as much as I normally would stream, which is I try to stream every day. Probably take a day off in the week. At the moment, because of the, let's say, the change to my lifestyle at the moment, I am finding it difficult to stream with kids running around, which I thought I had got rid of. I'm going to look at putting the maintenance up as well, because a lot of the vehicles are getting to the stage where they're not taking a full load because of that. Also, when I streamed this last time, I showed you guys the DLC for European trucks, or English trucks, should I say. Now, I've actually put that in the game, so let's just have a quick look at that. If I click this button here and go to buy, I should have. No, I don't have it, so I'm going to put it on. Restart the game. Why do I not have that? Let's have a look. No, I'm going to do that now. because I was messing around with that on the personal game. So I'm going to do that right now. Quit that. Go to main menu. Let's load this back up again and put that DLC on. So load. I'm sure it's, let's have a look which one it is. It is British. I think it's, no, it's that one. That's the one, the 40 tonners. So we'll click that. Start that. That should put that mod in. I was messing around with it the other day and it looked quite good. Eddie Stobart, you got Tesco's, you got B&M, and they just look so nice. And we'll see how far I can go. I'm going to spend probably in the region of about 100 million just changing all the vehicles, to be honest. So we'll look at that. We'll look at cargo. We'll try and introduce planes and see how we go. It's hopefully going to go okay. If the game crashes, the game crashes. It's a very good mod. I'll show it you. I'm going to change one straight away so you can see how they look. They are very nice. Okay, let's get that shifted. Let the game settle down again. Here we go. Right, let's have a quick look. We'll go for this one and see if it's loaded in. Bye. Oh, there we go. There they are. Look. So you've got your Asda, B&M, Eddie Stobart. You've got your British. Oh, you've even got Royal Mail, Tesco's, and they look quite good. So what I was trying to do was look at the vehicles that are carrying 25, because that's the capacity of these vehicles. Let's have a look at something going into one of my towns. So Bricks to Leek, we'll look at that one. I've already got FedEx on that one. Let's have a look. Bus routes, I don't need. Cold stuff. Right, I'll do it on these because these carry 25 as standard. So we'll replace 2 of these and we'll go for, I love Eddie Stobart. So I'm going to be a stick in the mud, and straight away that's gone down to Eddie, and I love the way they look. It just, turn the volume down slightly there, it gives the game a little bit more depth. I think that's what I like about it. And I have to make sure that I have all these roads on 50 miles an hour because I get beaten to death by this chat. But it does look nice. I love Eddie Stobart stuff. They do, they just look nice. It just sets a bit of... I think when you're playing this game, it's about making it your own. That's the thing I like about it more than anything. You make the game your own. I'm going to look at tidying up some of these depots because when they're actually going in, I was playing around and toying around with how they enter and they come out so that there's no queuing. So I was doing that yesterday as well. We're making 6 million. So we're doing really well on this game at the moment. So I have to say, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game with a passion. I'm really enjoying the game. So let's have a look at some of these vehicles. We'll get some money spent. So we're going Coal to Hitchin. We've got the monster trucks one. I do like that one. Torquay, Hitchin Mill. We've done a few of them. It's these ones that are carrying 25. So that's dropping bread. So we'll look at B&M. Going to cost me a packet as well to do this. So we'll look at B&M. Going to cost me 2-point-something million. Okay, we've done that. Highlight that. And we'll straight away have a look at the B&M trucks. It just, for me, it just creates atmosphere. Joe, how are you, sir? Hope you are well. And like I say, it makes it kind of interesting for you guys watching the game. If you're from England and places like, you know, around Europe, you will see these vehicles on the road anyway. So you can familiarise yourselves with the delivery things. Anything that's carrying kind of freight, I'm trying to put in the Eddie Stobart. I've got to look at my buses because they look battered. There you go. Thank you. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. I'm going to try as well and put an airport somewhere because I haven't introduced planes yet. Now, I'm trying to be careful that I can keep the money that I've got at a certain level so that I can probably buy and move more things around. If we hit that one, I like the FedEx as well. But FedEx is more American. Marsac, now that's haulage anyway, it's more freight. And you can see how dirty the vehicles are getting because I've got no maintenance. Monster trucks, they look really nice. So there's quite a bit that I've put into the game as well. Go to see, well, the Tesco's, I probably would use them if it's delivering something to a town or something like that. But guys in chat, please get involved in the game. If you want me to drop a particular vehicle on something, just say so. We've got 42 people waiting there. I haven't looked at a mod for the trains at the moment, although I know that you can get Virgin and what's that one, Great Western Railways, GWR, you can get those as well. So I will look at things like that to make the game a little bit more interesting. But I keep getting this notice coming up saying the conditions of the road vehicles are very poor, so I do need to look at that. Okay, right, let's make sure we've got stock going to these places. So that one's getting bread, but it's getting no machines, so we need to work on machines. Let's have a look. We haven't introduced Shirebrook yet, which is getting nothing. So we'll have a look at that. We haven't introduced Riseborough, Prince Riseborough, Norcorn Forth, so we were looking at those. Leek, I think Leek's getting everything. No, it's not getting no tools. So we've got plastic coming down, so I think that's what you need, isn't it? Have a look. Where am I doing plastic? Plastic. Got tools going to here. Right, so we've got tools going to Torquay. Tools and fuel is going to Torquay. I lived in Shirebrook. Nice. I think a vehicle, that's a little too old. Most of them are a little too old. And it's down to the fact that I've paused. In fact, I will turn the speed. I'll pause the date speed because it's quite difficult to keep up with the date speed in the game at times, because theoretically what you're supposed to be doing is looking at the vehicles and the year that they were introduced, and if it says something like 40 years on it, you're supposed to be changing them at that expiration date. We've got one town here that has really grown well. Let's have a look. Or it may not be on this one, because the towns, here we go, look, this one's growing relatively well. Look, you've got a lot of high-rise office buildings. That just shows that the town's expanding and growing. Reason for that, it's getting both. It's getting goods and it's getting bricks. So we're doing well on that one. And we've also got one ship or one port, which is this one, which is carrying. Have a look. Now, I think the thing I've done is I've got these waiting for stock, which means these are not going to pull off until they are full. They will not pull off till they're full. Trying to look at the cost of everything. I think normally in freight, a vehicle would probably wait till it's full up before it pulls off, because it's going to cost more to travel with half a load and then come back. So I've set these so that what they'll do is they'll stay at the depot until they are full, or until it's hit its waiting time. There you go. I expected that to pull off at 38, but it didn't. And I think the reason for that is because it needs more stock. So let's have a look what's going off here. Oh, there we go, look. What we've got here is we have got fuel waiting. Now that's dropping up. Oh no, that's picking up. Now, what you can do with this one, which I do like, is we could, it's carrying 38. The difference is that these vehicles only carry 25. Oh no, 30. It's not too bad. I can set another trailer on. So we'll go for Shell. And that's moved that one straight to a Shell. There we go. And that's took a full load straight away. That one will move that to a Shell as well. Now I've got one dropping off, one picking up, so we'll put them all in Shell. Let's have a look. In fact, we'll have BP dropping off. There we go. BP can drop off and Shell can pick up. So he's dropping his 27 load. Yeah, I think it does, and it kind of. I mean, I've only seen a few people playing this game at the moment, and they're more or less all sticking to relatively the same thing. I mean, I was just playing around, and all these mods, guys, they're all free on the Steam Workshop. You don't have to pay for anything, and I think that's what makes the game. See, that's what I keep getting. Look. We've got IKEA delivering in the town. 9 times out of 10 these vehicles are dirty anyway, guys, so I'm not gonna I'm definitely not gonna lose sleep over that. I think for me it's what's making this game more interesting for me, that you can put your own mark on it. I think that's what I'm enjoying about the game more than anything. And with help from chat, it's been absolutely brilliant, changing the roads to 50, trying to put cargo in. You guys have had so much input in this game, it's been unbelievable. It's been quite good. We still need to look at getting machines to this place here, so let's see if we can get these to grow. Now, in order to get machines, I'll have to go through Shirebrook. I've got nothing close by, have I? Have a look. This is relatively an easier map to do. So we've got tools, got machines being made here, but it's not getting enough supplies. Look, it's not getting no planks. We need to get planks over here to make it grow quicker. What have we got? See, everything is quite far away on this map, so you're forever looking at doing train lines and stuff like that. So we've got planks here. I think it's only been fed by 1. Yeah, that's why. It's only been fed by 1, so it's not going to produce planks quick enough for us. Oh, actually, it's been fed by 2. Now, it's more vehicles that I'm going to need. Have a look what we got. Yeah, I'm going to need more. Oh, that's what the issue is as well, look. The planks are there, but we're not moving them quick enough. That's the issue as well. So I really need to put another vehicle on this track. We'll put another 2 on there, do you think? Let's have a just look at the cost and the maintenance. Probably put another 2 on this one. Or I'll go for 1. We'll add another 1 to the drop-off as well. Have a look what we've got here. We'll go for Eddie. And then we'll drop another 1 in. There we go. So they've got to travel down anyway, and they're travelling from Torquay. Yeah, I think they're travelling from Torquay. Have a look what we've got. Yeah, there he is. And the idea is to change all these things. The older vehicles will change. See, that carries 32, so we do lose a little bit on the amount that it's carrying at the moment. So we've got into a minus because they've got to get onto their route. We need to. There's a lot we need to do. Roads need upgrading. This town is not growing at all, Torquay. Yet it's receiving both. And I've got no ARA. 244, but there's 239 shops. 242 workplaces. And we're not receiving any more people at the moment. It's just staying as it is residence-wise. Now, that's probably because we don't have a rail network. So people aren't able to get into this place to work. What have we got going off here? Okay. So I may have to look at putting a rail network here. And the nearest rail network I've got is... it's going to have to be Meltham. Create another. I've got 2 tracks, so I'll have to create one to a passenger rail and get it to go around and over to Torquay. Let's just have a look where that's going to. Okay. Okay, so we've got passenger and rail here. I think the passenger is on this side. Right, let's have a look. And we're carrying 166. So we're back in the money anyway. We're back at 5 million. So I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be quite good. Let's put a little light on here. See, this thing should be able to carry all the passengers that we've got waiting as well, which is a good thing. I've made sure the platform's large enough as well, to be honest. That's one of the things I've needed to do, extend the platforms. See, the only way you're going to be in the money on this is if you're carrying a full load, because we're up to 147 with a capacity of 231. Have a quick look here. See, this is not growing at all because we've got no machines. Where do we have machines? Right, they're over here. Mr. Detail, how are you? Yeah, so we're not getting enough. We've got blanks are getting there fine, but it's steel we're not getting. You're playing the same game 2 days in a row. Yeah, you would say that. I used to play it for a whole week at one stage. No, I'm loving it, that's why. I'm loving it. I know people come in here and they see me playing different games, and that's probably what I'm known for, but there's certain games that I can kind of stay on and enjoy. You usually go to another game the next day. Normally I do, you're right, but I didn't stream yesterday, so that's probably the reason. And I thought I did say that I was going to come on this on Sunday, so it's just me, it's just what I do. To be honest and truthfully, I'm fortunate that I can do that, to be honest, because there are some streamers out there that as soon as they change a game, they don't get anybody in the stream. And 9 times out of 10, because I'm not that focused on, I'm trying to get Project Fly to work. Project Fly will work relatively well. When you go to get it to connect to your, do not connect via SIM Connect though. Don't connect via SIM Connect, go directly to the game. That's the issue you might be having. Project Fly is quite easy to set. Speak to Empire. Empire can help you with that, because I had the same problem. I think you have to have a certain file on your flight simulator. Yeah, SIM Connect. I would show you, but it means Yeah, because I had the same problem at first. And you have to make sure, is it, I think it's, I'm trying to think what the file's called. I can't remember what the file's called, to be honest, but you have to have that certain file connect set up on your sim for it to pick it up. 50 spending money straight away. Yeah, Catch Up Empire will tell you. You download Project Fly software once it's linked to you read the sim. That's it. Yeah, you just aim it to the sim, flight sim, and it picks it up. We'll go for Tesco's on that one. There we go, guys. We have got Tesco's. You shop, we drop. No, you don't have to have an account, no. When you download Project Fly, you'll have to obviously do a login and a password. That is the part I'm at now. Yeah, all you do is create yourself a username and a password. It will then connect in, and all you do is go into settings and aim it to both, if you've got P3D or if you've got FSX, you aim it to the flight sim folder and it picks it up straight away. That's the file, Spud. That's the file you need. Yeah, thank you very much. You can get that for free off the internet. Oh my god, Kets, wow. Mr. Ketsui, how did Burger King get pregnant? He forgot to wrap the one up. Kets, how are you, mate? So if you've got that detail, all you then need to do is just install and aim it to whichever flight sim you're using. Ketsui, thank you very much for a 29-month subscription. Guys, honestly, outstanding from you guys. Absolutely amazing. Mr. Ketsui, you ready? You ready? Whoop, whoop. Right, let's look at getting stock to these places. Right, that one's fine. Shop to withdraw for Survivor. Let's get some stock to these places because at the moment they ain't going to grow without that. Let's have a look. We're going to go on that one. It needs tools. Tools are over here, so let me get this one set up. If we get tools from somewhere, I can run. So in order to get tools, we need to... So we've got to get these two over to this one here. And for fuel, we've got to get this one over there. So, oh, that's going to be a complete straight. That's going to be a straight link. So we'll go from barrels to the refinery straight to making fuel. We'll do that one now. We'll get that sorted out. While I say I'm okay, I'm just using the wrench to. I tell you what I've had to do today, guys. This is how weird it's been today for me. My chair keeps squeaking. Now it doesn't make a sound. I've had to literally this morning take the whole top and everything off and put plastic washers in between where it connects the top bit to the bottom of the chair so it can recline. Because I'm sat here and any movement I make, it was creaking. Because when you buy these chairs and you have to assemble them, what they don't realise is that metal against metal will always rub. It will always rub together and creak and scratch. So what I've done, I've got a bag of what your plastic, they call plastic washers. And I've put two together and put them in between every single connection. For my bed, yeah. But then rumour has it, Kets, your bed doesn't get used that often. But we're not getting to that because I know that your good lady would phone me up and complain, which she does a lot of the times. Phone me up, I mean. Anyway, so we'll carry on with that. we'll carry on with that. Oh dear. He hates me as much as I hate him, so it's kind of love between brothers from different mothers. Do you guys use a schedule for setup? Explain that one. Do you guys use schedules for setup in Fly? No, you can go straight to direct. You can go straight to direct, or you can just do a flight if you want to anyway. The one thing with Project Fly that I do like is wherever you leave your aircraft, you can always do a return flight to bring it back to your starting airport, because you can have planes set at different airports. The one thing about my planes, they're all over the world at the moment. Right, so if we go from there, it's going to be a... I'm going to have to create a road as well. Matt doesn't cover that well in his video. The thing about watching somebody's videos, right? When somebody's doing a video, they will normally do the video the way they play or they set the game up. What I always suggest to do is watch it and do it the way you want to do it. Take hint on what they've shown you on how to set it up. But then when you go into things like schedules and doing your flights, that's going to be your decision, because all they've done is gone through what they've done to set the game up. I find that a lot in videos. They'll only ever show you what they've done. Some really, really good YouTube content creators will go through 3 different stages. How I've done it, how the company that released it say you should do it, and then they'll say, if you want to do it this way, hit this button or try this. I show the airline routes on the map. That's entirely up to you. Then you pick flight. That's right. That's entirely up to you if you want to do that. Because you can also create a flight, direct it to your sim file where it saves all your flights, and you can just add it in straight and it will do it automatic. It will do it automatically for you as well. Then you haven't got to go EGNX to EGKK. It will automatically set it, and it will set it all up on your display as well. So that's entirely up to you. I mean, I did have Empire help me do mine as well, so he's probably the man to speak to be honest. Yeah, you probably might need to, yeah. Then from there, we will go to here. Okay. Let this one just a little bit off there so that I can... I try to set them slightly off so that I can do a way that the vehicles can go in and out of these bases. That's it. So we've done that one. They're set now. They just need routes adding to them. But I've got to... I think I'm going to have to make a road all the way over here so it kind of goes in one continuous... I'll have to do it that way. I'm trying to pick the shortest route rather than it go... I could arrange that it goes through on fourth and comes down and back on itself that way. But for me, because you can't drop the barrels off here because it doesn't need them, there's no point. So the vehicle will travel with the barrel over to the refinery, from the refinery over to the fuel. Then all I've got to do is just create one route into Cornforth, which means we're going to have to set Cornforth up now with bus routes, drop-off points and things like that. So I'll get that done. We'll do that now. Let's get this road done as well. I'm going to make sure that it's a 50 road, because if Ollie comes in and I haven't created a 50 road, my God, he will have kittens. We will have kittens. We don't need that. It's going to have to be a straight road. Have a look. I think I want to make it come that side. Going to have a curve on it. And then we'll get it to come from here, which is going to have to be a... No, I don't want it having that much of a... Right, why will that not connect on there? There we go. And we'll put a traffic light there as well. Get that done. That'll be one. That should be about right. I found another short beginning tutorial giving you to watch that. Watch them and see how you get on. It's not that difficult. The only thing I can suggest is that when I go live on Friday, if you're around on Friday, we'll check things with you, but then that's probably going to be too long for you to wait. It's just that I don't really want to interrupt this stream because I could show you how to do it and it isn't that difficult. It really isn't. But I don't really want to interrupt this stream with that at the moment. If I was flying today, then I'd have quite happily just paused it and got one of the guys to go through with it with you. I tell you what I would suggest that you can do. If you wanted to, you can go into Discord and speak to Empire. If Empire is willing to help you, that's what I would suggest. And then he can talk you through it and show you through Discord, because you can actually click the video part on Discord and he can show you. Or he can just post the links or the pictures. You see how I'm trying to get Empire to help you there? Can you see what I'm trying to do, Detail? I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to say, would my moderator please help Detail? Because it will take him about 5 minutes to show him what to do. I'm trying to say, would my moderator, my #1 moderator, would he like to help Detail do a little task? And you know what? He'll feel so good for the rest of the day that he's actually achieved something. He helps me a lot with, which I appreciate. No, he should help you more. It's okay. No, he should help you more. It's fine. It's okay. He's all right. Empire's a good lad, really. Right, okay, so we'll get this route set. 1, 2. I'm trying to kick him up the arse, really. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's do that. Create that route from there to here. It's called Cornforth. He should help you anyway. I'm off to watch that video. See you in about 10 minutes. Not a problem, mate. Right, so that's that set. Now we've got to work out where they're going to travel from, because we've got nothing around here where they can travel from unless I put... I may open Cornforth and put a vehicle depot there as well. We'll go from Cornforth Oil Refinery to Cornforth Refinery there, fuel refinery. So we'll go... have a look. We've got oil... the refinery. Do you know what? I need to change that one to refinery, don't I, to be fair. Let's set that route from there. So they'll pick up from here, take to there. Mr. TARDIS Mechanic, 50 is on a Sunday. I'm in church because praise. Oh, here we go, Lord, the giddy Lord. TARDIS, how you doing, mate? So we'll just call this the fuel route. No, we can't, can we? We've got to go oil to oil route. Refinery. Okay. Right, so that's that one set. And then we need to do the route into there, but I'm not going to do that yet until we've sorted out Cornforth. Right, okay. Have a look at Cornforth now. So first of all, we need to set. Trying to look where it goes to. We could do a bus route all the way down here if we wanted to. Just one bus route. Have a look. Okay, we'll go for that now. We'll drop it just here. So we'll drop that one just here. Now, this is where I get carried away, and I get told this so many times. 50, too many bus routes. Too many bus routes. Good luck, people. I'll go into a carvery detail. Just PM me, and I'll get back to you when I'm back. No problems, mate. No problem. You found a carvery already in Wales? So we'll straight away drop one there. That will do that. That will take care of this side of town, and that will take care of that side. So it's just going to be one complete, hopefully, circle. Well, there's more key tiers. Okay, let's see if I can get this done right first time. One, two, three, four. Okay, so it's going to go down, around, back over. That kind of seems right, doesn't it? Yeah, because they'll all get the catchment area. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And we'll drop. I should have gone in for buses as well. I'm going to carry 26. That's going to carry 30. I'm going to stick for 19. I love the bendy buses, but when they get old, they look old. A bit like me. So if we go for two of those, that's going to carry 60 to start with. And it's on the green route anyway. I think it's that. I think it's more that shade of green. Or that shade. There we go. Right, so they'll go there. We'll watch the vehicles go on their route. Come on, boys. Where are you going? So we've only got two buses to see what goes off at the moment. Let's just have a quick look and work out if this town's going to be growing on what we've just done. Not at the moment, because we've got nothing going into it. So now we've done that, we can look at setting. Let's set our drop off. Now we're going to be doing fuel first. So we need to get the fuel. Let's have a look. I think, yeah, that's going to hit, or that's going to hit everywhere. There we go, that's going to hit everywhere, that's fine. We can create that route now. Bit of a distance for it to travel, to be fair. Ah, no 50. No 50. Looking for a blank one if it's set that route already. No, that's fine. Wants to come from here to there, don't it? Go from there. here. Wonderful. Okay, so that route's set now, so they'll start producing. Okay, let's set these vehicles on these routes now, because they're all going to come from here anyway. So we're doing barrels to start with. I think we said BP to drop off, L to deliver. So we need 2 lots. I think we'll go for 2 on each. Let's look at the colours. And we'll go for that one for Cornforth. So that's that one. They'll travel down to there. And then we'll go for, it's another BP. Another BP. And that's on the brown route. This is where it's a shame that you don't have, that's that one. They'll go to there, and then we'll need, we'll go for 2 again here. On the blue route, we'll go for 2. And they will be Shell. On the blue route. Yeah. And that's going fuel to Cornforth. There we go. So that's that all set now. So they'll start producing now, hopefully. They've got the route set. So as soon as that starts, here we go. Look, straight away, well, you've got fuel set. As soon as you set your vehicles, it's all set. But I'm going to try and tidy those up. We want it to go in from that side and come out there. We'll do that. We'll travel in from here, travel out from that side. There we go. We've got to travel yet, so it's gonna be fun. It was still, I'm just trying to work out how the vehicles are going to go down, because I want them to kind of, it'll have to go in from that side, so that they're not going all the way over here. So that what they're doing is they're traveling across, they'll go in from this side, do a loop, and go back out and travel down. So we'll set that one like that to start with. There we go. Kind of works better for me if they have to go past, then they're not all queuing to get in at this side. And we'll do the same over this side here. So if they're traveling, this is going to be going that way up to the town, so we need it to go in that side and out that way. In. Out. That looks a little bit skew-whiffed. I don't know why that's doing that. We'll have a look at that later and see if it's going to cause a problem. Right, okay, so the vehicles are all coming down to take their positions. Don't know how that's going to work efficient, but we'll see what happens when it starts dropping off and picking up. Now they're going to keep traveling because they're not picking anything up. They'll just keep going. So what I'm going to do is turn them off so that they can just stay there. until they've got fuel. This one here now, I'm going to turn them two back. That one. Oh, click that one. Come on. Let's turn you back. Let's turn you back. And then we'll get them to stop there until they've got fuel dropped off as well. But we'll get them. One can wait outside. That one will always stop behind. Just so they're waiting for fuel. Right, here they come. No, I think I set these up, didn't I? Turn you back. Let's turn you back as well. It's because I clicked the button. Right, so they're waiting. I've got to get the... I'm just trying to work out. These shouldn't have gone in here. They should have gone straight to that one. The stream is like a gentle spooning hug series. Wow, we're showing the love. We're showing the love. That's what we're doing. We're showing the love in the game. It depends who with though, Kets. Now, what I've done here is, look, because the game doesn't realise that they've stopped, normal traffic would go round, but they won't do that. Look, they'll all just queue up. They'll all just queue up until they find this spot. It's a crazy game. And they'll go down, go around. If I hit this, because I've got two dropping off, and then they'll go out. Oh, it's going to be a free-for-all, this is. Why is he waiting? I don't know if this is how they learn the route to start with, but I'll separate the vehicles anyway. I'm just wondering why we've got... I need to go onto that route first. That's that one. See, they're waiting to drop off. Oh, that's why they're on a stop as well, aren't they? They're not. That's not going to help them. Right, okay. Got to get everything moving first. Speed the game up. Let's get everything moving into position. Right, there we go. So they're all, that's it. They're all fine. They've all found their positions now. There we go. Right, there we go. So they've picked up now. What I'm going to do is just give this more, give this one a bit more to pick up on. Okay. Because I'm losing stock already, look. I'll go around there and come back out. I think if it's worth going in that way, then going around and coming out. But in order to make it more efficient, we're losing stock as well. still a bit of a way from to travel, but it's the best way I can do it at the moment without doing rail. I don't want to use rail so much. I want to try and stick to normal freight. Road freight. We can get these to stop here until they've dropped off. They're coming down now anyway. I just want to check these routes out thoroughly. Alright, that's going down there anyway, that's fine. Literally, it's just a transport game. Exactly what it says in the title, Wolf. It's a transport game, haulage. Make as much money as you can and just enjoy it. Go into alert mode, promos, but not a problem, Kets. And it's about connecting. It's about, you can pick maps a lot harder than this, and it's about connecting everything. You can go from rail. For each one of these products there, look, your iron ore, it shows you on the map what it will make. So for instance, you've got wood that you need to get over to here to make planks. Planks will then need to be transported over to this refinery with steel to make machine parts. Your machine parts go to the relevant towns and they start to grow. It's like a very do you know, like I think it used to be called SimCity to start with. Back in the early days when you used to get Windows 95, you used to get a game for free called SimCity. And I look at this very similar to that, but this is just about transport. However you want to transport your stock, whether it be by plane, whether it be by freight, by sea. And to be honest, I kind of think it just makes the game a little more interesting with more depth. Because you then have to make plastic, but I've got plastic being transported by rail. I kind of like the game more because of the micromanagement on it and how you have to think about what you're doing. You can't just literally go, do you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because you've got to look at how you make your money, how you maintain your vehicles, and the end result, that everybody's happy with what they're getting. So we were over here, weren't we? See, straight away now we've got people waiting, which is great. So we've got people waiting. So if I go on that bus now, it's got 5 people on it. We've only got 2 buses at the moment, and we're only transporting 6 people. So as the town grows, which I can check, which it's not growing anyway, but as the town grows, when it starts getting fuel and goods, people will start to move in. We are going to get a train route there. I might do a plane here, to be honest, you know. I might start my first plane, see if I can do anything cargo that way. Right, what's he carrying? He's still not carrying anything, so that means... Oh, okay, so we're only just starting to produce stuff here. Have I got that right? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. We're only just starting to produce oil now. And then the oil will go over to there to be turned into fuel. So that's fine. So he's carrying nothing. So it's not going to start producing now until this gets to at least 200. Although it says it's got 14 barrels stored. Consumption 48. So we're doing okay. It's just the distance they're travelling. I might have to put another truck on that route because we are losing stock here. And there's something else I can do. We can make that road. That's your 50. We can make this a 50 road as well. Just to speed them up a little bit. See, we're making money off this already. We aren't losing money, so that's a good thing. We're not losing money. That's the best thing about the game. See, we started the stream at 300 million. So in that space of time, which is it's streaming for an hour already. Wow, we've made 26 million already, and that's just with everything else we've got going off. So while they're sorting themselves out, we can look at, just have a look at the rail. Do I have a rail network here? No, that's Riseborough. Right, okay. We've got a rail network here. And the problem I'm going to have now is, oh that's right, I can carry it through. Squad, what capture card would you recommend? 50. I honestly and truthfully would say have a look at either the Algeta, or I use the Avromedia. I'm using an Avromedia HD card, capture card. But anything, the Algeta is supposed to be better than the Avromedia. But I don't seem to have a problem. It depends whether you're going to go for external or internal. Mine's an internal card, mine is. I did have the Algeta external one, and I don't want to knock it, I just didn't find it that good. It'll be external for me. Well, you can get them both external. You can get the Avromedia external, you can get the Algeta external, but just see which one. Look at the reviews, but you really want one that's going to go to HD. That's what you want. Mine converts to HD. So it depends how and what you want to do. The only problem I seem to find with the external one was getting the sound to work properly. That's the problem I had. There's loads out there. There is absolutely loads out there. I would just look at probably what, streamers use, or, just depending on the reviews that you get, to be honest. And don't forget, some of the reviews don't really give you a great deal on how it works. It took me a while to get the one I had, because I bought I think I'm pronouncing it right, guys. I bought the Algeta one, and when I set it up, I just found that when I was trying to connect the sound through it, you were having to go with all these different cables to connect it to, because don't forget, if you're doing a capture card, the idea is you're going from, whether it be Xbox, whether it be PS4, into your PC, and it's the sound that's the issue for most of them. A lot of people will try and do the sound through a sound card, or they will use the sound in the computers or the Xbox, and you can do it through HDMI as well. So many different ways that you can do it. My setup's quite complicated, to be honest, and I'll say that. It's very complicated because I can move the channels around without having any software on it. There is a plug in you use in OBS on both PCs, and it uses your internal and capture. OBS will only pick up, OBS is a software, remember, so OBS will only pick up what you have installed in your PC. It's the software that splits the channels. That's the difference. Because when I installed I get confused. Mr. Ollie, how are you, sir? When I installed Discord, I was able to change the Discord sound onto a different channel. When I installed my headset software, it created another channel. But it all goes through the onboard sound that you've got in your PC, if you understand. It's just the channels that you use that will separate what it's picking up. Because when I used to have the headphones with the microphone on it, that created its own channel. And then I could hear myself speaking in my headset, or I could switch it over to Discord to come through this headset. So mine's just all done totally different. But you can play around with it, like you say. You can play around with it. You can get software. There's some software out there, and I'm not sure what it's called, that a lot of the streamers use. And you can create channels that will be split. And you can do OBS through one. You can do stream through one. You can do the game sound through another. That might be your best option. Although with a lot of these capture cards, they come with their own software. And as soon as you install the software, you can create your channels, I think. Right, we are now still not pick. Oh, let me just check that one. I want to check this one because I believe that what's happening here is right. That's taking it to the town. Have you had this saved long? No. I started this stream. I started this game live on the stream. And all the money I have made is straight from what we've done. I know people look and think, how can you have 333 million? I've not done anything other than road. I've not done anything other than what I've done on the stream. I do not play. I tell you what you can do. And I don't think it's classed as cheating. I really don't. When you're making the money in the game, you can leave the game to run to build your money up. That's what I've done. While we've been streaming, I'm talking to you now, I've just left everything, because once you've created a route and you've worked it out correctly, so long as you're making money and doing the deliveries and you've got it optimized, in the sense that mine's not optimized right, because look, I'm losing stock all the time, so I could make a lot more. If you look on here, well, I'm not actually losing stock because it says 44. If you get an icon just above, if you get an icon here with a think on it, it means you're losing stock, which I'll try and show you. Because I've always been waiting for this question. There we go. As soon as you see that icon there, that says some cargo items are lost because the station is overloaded. So how I try to combat that, this is how I try to combat it. You can give it more space so that your stock can sit there as it's being produced. Or you can send this somewhere else, because I've only got one pickup. Now, to be fair, I could set another route from here to go to somewhere else, because I'm producing far more than I'm transporting. That's the way to look at it. Same with here as well. So I've got two pickups, one from here, one from there, and they both go into this place to make bread. But I've got two. I've only got one pickup as well. I've got two drop-offs, one pickup. That's why I'm losing stock, because it's taking it into here, and it's not taking it quick enough either. So really, looking at that, you would go add another truck. And also, I'm probably not maintaining any of my vehicles as I should be. Look at this. I've got a bus route going all the way down. That looks ridiculous. So if I was to maintain it, that would eat into my... Even if I put it on 25%, click apply, it will maintain the vehicle, and it will then start to take money out of your earnings. Because when you look here, if you look at my maintenance is 10 million. I'm losing that because I'm not using it. Now, if I was to set every single vehicle on maintenance, that's what it would be taking from me. 12 million. Road maintenance, 89, and that's only because I've now introduced 50 mile an hour roads and dual carriageways. And then the maintenance infrastructure is 629. So theoretically, you could turn around and say about 30 million it would be costing me. But I'm making 14 million anyway. So I then would only be making something in the region of about £1 million. So there's that way of looking at the game if you're playing it 100% correct. On the rail, again, maintenance for the vehicles is 5 million. So if you put that all in together, I probably wouldn't be making as much money as I'm making, but I have not turned on the maintenance side of it yet. But I'm planning to play this for a long time, to be fair. I'm enjoying it so much, I'm planning to play it for a while. So eventually I'll do that. I haven't introduced planes at the moment, which I need to look at. So there's quite a bit to do in the game. And this is a medium map. This is a medium map, this is. On the personal game that I'm playing, I am playing a hard map, which is the islands, where you have to have a lot of ships, cargo, things like that. So everywhere I look, when you see the amount that you see in there, that's me losing. Although when you look at it, as soon as they pick up, I mean, look at my vehicles, they're battered. I mean, look at it. But then, oh, Laura, how are you? Laura, as wonderful as you are, thank you very, very, very much for that toast, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, the idea is not to lose stock, it's to make money off it. Well, I can highlight that, click management, and I've got 4 vehicles here. I'm very well, thank you. Me, I am absolutely fantastic. I'm going to get myself a glass of water because I think my throat's drying up. I'm drinking fizzy pop now. The only difference with fizzy pop is it doesn't seem to quench my thirst enough when I'm talking. Excuse me. So I'm trying to I tried to work out what these vehicles are carrying, which is 25. The only reason I'm changing those and introducing the skins that I've got is because they're carrying 25, but I'm trying not to change them for any of the larger vehicles because I've got this back here as well. So we'll make them eddies. Change them all to eddies. It cost me 2 million. So they're all eddies now, look. I think it looks nice when they're Eddie Stobarts. See, that's dropping off as well, which is good. See, that's only carrying 2 bread. I think it will not take a full load when the vehicles are a little bit worn, because I don't understand why it didn't take a full 30 on that one. Eddie is not happy with your representing him 50. Hey Jimmy, Eddie loves me. How are you, Jimmy? Eddie absolutely loves 50. I'll tell you that now. He loves 50 with a passion. I have supported that guy through thick and thin. Always support Eddie Stobart. Try to work out. I've only got. See, I'm not really making. According to this, ticket sales were over 1 million. How can I haven't got passengers, so how would you get ticket sales? It must be through cargo. It's got to be through cargo ship. I've only got the 1 ship. Oh, 2 in fact. And that's carrying nothing, so the other one will be travelling the other way. That should, yeah, that's got 121. I'm going to set these to only pull off when they've got a full load, because that's costing me 292 straight away. So I'm going to do that because I think that'll be a good thing to do. So if I highlight the route, we'll set that so that all it does, the ship route, so work out which is number 2. So number 2 is at the drop off or the pick up. Yeah, number one is the drop off. So if I set number one to only pull off on the full load. Empire's gone out for dinner. He did. You may not have been in the chat. Empire said he was going out for a carvery, and if you wanted him, just to DM him. It's okay. It's no problem. So that will unload, and then this vehicle here now, I've already set. That vehicle should wait and pick up what's being dropped off once it's produced. Did you aim it to the Microsoft folder? Go into your settings. Just pause this, guys. Let me just pause this. Probably not. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. What we got? Let's see if my project fly loads up. Give me a second there, detail. Right, here we go, look. Right, so what you do is hit the cogwheel. Move it over to the side so you can see. So you hit the cogwheel, okay? You go down to where did we go to? Is it general? Connection. Go to connection, okay? And what you do is this will come up with a bar which will say where you want to connect to. Your project flow now supports the present. If you click the connection, you aim it to your game. That's all you do. No, you're fine. I don't mind helping you out. I really don't mind. You aim it to your game. That's all you have to do. I mean, I'm not giving nothing away, showing people how bad my landing rate is at 885. I don't mind that. But that's all you should have to do. Everything else will then fall into line. That's all you have to do. Because this is normally waiting for a connection. Because look, it's just waiting for a connect. Because I can click disconnect and then I can connect it again, you see. That's all you have to do. That should come up with saying either what you use, and when you click connect, it brings another box up, and all you'll do is highlight, whether it be P3D, FSX, click it, and you aim it to your Microsoft game folder. That's all you should have to do, and it should pick it up. It's not that difficult, but that's all you should do. Quit project fly. And that should help you. So he'll wait now until he's got a full load. Oh, no, he's dropped off here. Sorry, I'm getting confused myself. So he's dropped all this off. These guys will pick that up and they'll be on their way. And now they are taking a full load. There we go. So that's working fine. I need to go back over to this one here and make sure that he does not pull off until it is full. And at the moment, he's got 117, so they'll be waiting. Now he'll stay there. Yeah, that's right. He'll stay there until it's full. Now I'm thinking, by the time he gets filled up, hopefully, the other ship should just come in. Message was deleted by a moderator. What was that message? Let me have a quick look. Laura, no. No, let's have a look what Laura put. Oh, okay, yeah, I've got a spam thing going. I tried X-Plane on the iPad yesterday. X-Plane on an iPad? It's too many emotes. Yeah, I know it was X-Plane. It's so that people don't spam me. That's what that's for. X-Plane on an iPad. Does it actually work on the iPad? Wow. I didn't think that would run on an iPad, X-Plane. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't do it, lol. Just let me know how you get on detail, because I'll help you out even when I finish streaming if you DM me. If I finish streaming and you DM me, I'll help you. Don't worry about that. But keep trying, because I know you'll do it. Or what you can do is aim it to the... If you have... I don't know the name of that file that was put in earlier on. Bear with me 1 second. The chat goes back that far. Yeah, here we go. If you can aim it to that file that I've just put in, aim it to that file as well, if you can aim it to that. But mine did connect, because it should give you a list of SimConnect or this file, or aim it to that one if it's up to date, and it should connect to that one as well. And see how you get on. Right, what were we looking at? Tools. Machines. We were looking at machines for Carnforth. Here we go. Right, so what are we getting? Right, so we're actually getting fuel, and it's growing now. Look, the arrow's pointing up. So that's great. We're actually growing. Let's move that to the top just there for you guys. So then we'll move it here. So that's growing now, look. Which is what we wanted. We now need to look at getting goods into the town, and we're getting that at 40%, which is not bad for a start. So where were we getting? Right, they're here. I'm not part of that. You should have SimConnect anyway, because SimConnect is the one thing that comes with, what you call it, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, SimConnect does come with it. Okay. I have SimConnect, yeah. I only have 3 and I need SimConnect. Yeah, that's it. That's all you should do. Have you aimed it to your... Yeah, that's right. I can't work it out at the moment for you now, but I will help you with it. Right, so what have we got at the moment going here now? I just want to get back into it. Right, where am I? Leak. Okay. So tools and machines. Right, okay. So Torquay has got plenty of tools. We haven't got... I think what I'm going to have to do with Torquay is either build a train station or something. We can do it anytime. Yeah, we'll get it sorted for you, don't worry. We'll definitely get it sorted for you. It's a wonder Dev's not on either, because Dev would be able to talk you through it as well. Dev will probably come on later on and I'll point him towards you. Right, so this town's getting everything and it's still not growing. Torquay's getting everything. Just making sure that they're getting everything. So Torquay is getting everything it needs. That's fine. I think I need to... they probably need more good supply. No, I think what it is, if you look at it, it's getting it at 80% and it's getting it at 90%. So that's fine. I think what it is the roads, Ollie. You're normally the one person that tells me about the roads. That's what it is, look. It's the roads. That's why it's not growing. Because these roads at the moment, they are only 30. And I think if you update the roads, the town starts to grow with it as well, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Because this has not grown at all, to be honest. And it's only got 250 people. And I think it's the rail connection. I have a feeling they have to have a rail connection to grow as well. Yeah, I'm going to put it down to rail connection. So, yeah, let's do that. Meltham's getting nothing because we haven't introduced that onto the map yet. I'm going to go for the big towns that we've got is East Retford and Hitchin. Hitchin's the biggest one. Yeah, Hitchin's the biggest one at the moment. Retford is probably coming in quite close, although it's not growing. So I'm going to do... excuse me, I need to get that drink. So passengers and train. Yeah, it's got to be. It has got to be that, because for wherever we've got a train station, look, the town's growing. So East Retford, that's growing slowly. There we go, look. That's what it is. I'm sure that's what it's all about here. Because we got the catchment areas are fine. Yeah, catchment areas are really good. Yeah, that's getting everything here, so that's fine. I'm going to have to do a lot of upgrading as well. Yeah, there's 11 people now, so that's what it's going to be down to. So I need to look at... We've got passenger trains going down to Leek. And Leek's theoretically averaging out at 195, 194. And that's getting everything other than tools. So we start putting tools in there, I'm sure that will start to grow as well. Let me just check this. That should be full. Yes, wonderful. And the other one, oh, that's worked out quite well. So we've set the route of this quite well, because to be honest, by the time that gets down there, this will be somewhere along here, and then this will still be filling up, because we should have, yeah, we've got 26 waiting. So that's doing okay. We had a massive issue here, didn't we, the other day at this particular station, but that seems to have worked itself out now, because we've got one collecting from here. Yeah, we did that quite well. And freight, look at that, we're doing a full load, 80. I think I set that to wait for a full load as well, and we've still got 144 waiting. So that will forever keep going backwards and forwards, because it's producing it a lot as quick as we need it, which is how the game needs to run. I'm going to leave it on this train for a bit while I nip to the ladies. Lifty's got to go to the ladies. You ready?
The 50 plus games. 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 The 50 plus games.
So some water. Oh, I forgot about this train. We've got this train doing. Why water? Because my throat's... It's alright when I'm drinking fizzy stuff, Kets, but my throat's still a bit dry. You guys think I'm some sort of alcoholic. If you see me like this on the chair, that's a train, and the train's doing two things. Yeah, this one we've got quite well. It's doing plastic and it's doing goods. So what it's doing is it's dropping off, picking up. Can you remember when we tried to create this one? It was that bridge that was the biggest issue for us. Trying to get the that sorted out. That's why you need the squeaks to stock this. Oh, Kets, I do miss you. You know, we need to play a game together. You know, we need to do something. I feel that we're not connecting enough. Oh dear. Oh gosh, I'm just sat here thinking to myself, guys, what time are the grandkids coming back? That's what I'm thinking, because that's going to stop me streaming. That is. We're still making. I can't believe how much we're making. I was on Red Dead yesterday. I did drop in. I didn't say anything. I dropped in for a bit and one or two more wagons because I like 144 plastic. Yeah, but the point, what I'm trying to, when I'm doing that though, Ollie, I'm trying to look and think. If you look at how the production is, so long as I'm not losing anything, I don't mind if it's over. You know, I don't mind if the depot's holding all that stock. The only thing I'm concerned about is when I'm losing stock. It doesn't matter whether I'm transporting 144 or whatever. It's only the fact that I'm losing the stock, because how I'm looking at it is the train distance between getting there and going back, it's working out just right. That's what I'm trying to get it to do. Then I haven't got to look at putting another what is it, plastic, another stock going in, if you understand. Then check if it's losing it. Then yeah, I will do. I'll check that. Yeah. So we've dropped them off there. I just want to see something here now, because it's dropped these off. There we go. And straight away this one here, yeah, has picked up 30. So that's what I'm trying to keep it as a steady, continuous flow, if you get what I mean. Because that's now taking these two. That's why, well, that's at 67, but we know we've got probably another 30 there. I get what you're saying, Ollie. Don't worry. I not ignore you. So we're going that way. Well, I'm not losing anything there because it's only producing 30. And it will take the full load. I could let that train stop there until it's got a full load. Now, it was the plastic she was on about. It's following all these tracks is an absolute nightmare, guys. It really is. Plastic route. You know what? I can't see because everything's so small. Oh, goddamn. Right, here we go. That's oil. Where's the plastic? Oh, it's you know what? Hit the right thing, 50. Train plastic route, train goods route. Kitchen. Map so big. Plastic is the train station. Yeah, I am losing. Look at that. Yeah, I am losing. So you're right. Put another... Yeah, I'm losing lots. Got 198. Okay, Ollie, we'll sort that. We will sort that. Um... 100. If you do one wagon, it's to the 20, 3 or 4. Well, I'm just thinking about... It's 138, so yeah, if I do 100, it'll take... Yeah, that should be about right then. Yeah. Right, okay, so we've done that now. There we go. We now have an extra... So we've got 5 on there now. Yeah, that's 100, that's fine. Let's speed that up, get there quicker. A lovely train that is. We're still lowest. I'm looking at the lowest point. 4 million, I can see. Lowest point is 4 million. There we go, look. And it's taken 100. And we've got 94 waiting. So that's not too bad. Depending on what the production's like, 95 already, so that's not too bad. We may have to put another one on, but we'll work on that later. But that's okay, that is. That's a full 100 bits getting there. Right, we'll call it 100 bits. 10 million we're back to again. We're just making so much money. And the only reason we're making all this money is because I've not used it. I am going to start to implement maintenance, especially on this thing. I think I've got maintenance going on that. No. So if I drop maintenance at 25% and apply, that's dropped us straight down. I just had an idea while I was not on the toilet, but at the toilet, and I thought to myself, you know where I've got this issue with Carnforth, weren't it, which is down here, knowing where everything is. Here we go. I was thinking to test out the plane cargo, which I have probably only done once. I could set an airfield from here that could bring the goods over. Because we've got... I can try and work something out to take the goods to Shirebrook and Carnforth by plane. Because of the distance. That would be worth doing. Does it need fuel as well? No, it needs machines and goods. I just want to try this plane thing out as well, because I haven't really done it, you know. We've got fuel... here that needs to go. That's being fed with fuel. That's getting everything. That's not getting no fuel. So we could do, just to test it, we could do fuel from where's Torquay getting fuel from? Wow, look at the distance. Right, okay, so look at this. We've got fuel travelling all the way from here right the way over to Torquay by road. So we could change that and have an airfield here taking fuel which would be quicker, over to Torquay, and then we can set one going over to Meltham. Is Meltham getting fuel? No. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? We didn't do train because we said it was going to be too long, that was. What do you reckon? We can try that and see how that works. Anything for a bit of fun. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Let's just give it a go and see what happens. It's worth a go. We've got plenty of money. So we'll start there. We need to connect it to a... I'm going to set this road up first. I'm going to set the road up for it. And we just want to have that bit coming out there. Okay. It's got to light up. There we go. As soon as it lights up, then I know it's right. So that lights up. And we'll have to put cargo on there. Configure. Right, what have we got? Hangar. We've already got a hangar there anyway. What's that one? That's cargo terminal. It's got passenger, but we're going to put cargo. We're going to put a cargo on it there. Right, I'm going to take the passenger one away to start with because of where it is. Otherwise, I'd need to have a road coming down. So I'm going to just... We'll still leave it as it is to start with. Because we've got passenger and cargo, so we should be okay with that. Right, so we need to create another one. Here. But looking at the flight route, it will probably... I don't know if it's going to be able to do that angle. It probably might not be able to do that angle. It might say it can't do it. But I'm not worried about that. Let's have a look. So we'll say it will go down that flight route. So this one would need to be somewhere off. I don't think it matters where you put it because it'll create its own flight plan, I would assume. Try that here. Got to set a road to it, haven't I? I'm trying to think how it connects to it, and normally it should set unload station. No, it will do that anyway, I'm sure it will. No, it will do that anyway. When you say unload, explain the unload bit, because as soon as it drops the cargo down... Oh, I get what you mean. I think I get what you say. No, it will do, because it'll feed. If we take in fuel, you can see as soon as I've done it, it's highlighted these, look. It will highlight. It should highlight where it needs to drop it. Or I think what you're saying is... Just trying to work out where I want to put it. I think it highlighted because you had a load station. Oh, right. Okay. Fizzy. 510, thank you very much. Yeah, I get what you mean. So it needs to be over here because fuel, it needs fuel over this side. So we want it either here. So I think I know what you're saying because I did because I did this. You're saying it highlighted. But I don't think dear, I don't think you need one of these, to be honest. This is where it gets confusing for me, guys. Let me do that. Just put that there. If I don't need it, I'll delete it later. Only there as a temporary thing. Right, cargo airfield. Airfield with one runway for small cargo aircrafts. Passenger airfield. Cargo airport. An airport with up to 2 runways for small and large cargo airfields. What's the cost of these things? God damn, 16 what? Not a chance. Okay, that's 5. Such a cheapskate, aren't I? Right, let's have a look at this now. Yeah, that's still not highlighted either. That's not highlight. Oh, it is. It is when I do that. Right, that's high. Oh, so I don't. It's still only getting. I'm going to try. It's still only getting that much. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You have to connect the building by road. Yeah, I know that, Belgium. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. So, but what I'm trying to work out is, it's what it's highlighting that I'm more concerned about. And is it only highlighting those because I have... I love how these things for me get in the way. There we go. I'll drop it there. How about replace truckload stop with an unload? Oh, okay. Yeah, but so what will happen then? I don't think we need that because from what I'm aware, the cargo will come in and it will automatically feed the highlighted areas. That's what I'm thinking. I can get rid of that. I will get rid of that and just see what happens. Right, they're not highlighted now. Do you see what I mean now? They are not highlighted. But when oh, that's it. So it will, if you look at that, it will feed those areas. Let me just check that. Yeah, it will feed all these areas. But I think what I was going to do was put the cargo bay there, so I could have put a drop-off point here. But I don't think you need to. They'll get it, but they won't get as much as what these guys are getting here, where it's highlighted against that. I'm going to try that and see if it works. If it doesn't, we can always come back to it, can't we, and fix it. So we're going to make the pickup point. Just set a route now. Yeah, we're going to make the pickup point here anyway. So we'll do that now. New line, and we'll go. Wow, look at that. It's going to fly all the way over there. And then we'll go. Right, so the flight plan is going to go up across. Right, okay, so we've done that. That's done. Fuel. Flight plan. Full load from I tell you what, you get as excited as I do. You really do. Two. Torquay. You get as excited as I do, don't you? Just because you want to see that it's going to that it's going to work. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So we've done that now. So that's set. Then let's pick a plane. Well, we've only got the one, haven't we? Got all cargo. Oh, that's it. I'm going to look for a mod for here because you can get A320s, 737s. You can get quite a few in the library. And we're going to set one. Okay, let's do that. We've just spent £2 million. The route is purple. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's nothing, is it? That's what I'm getting at. So until I can either get a mod or something, that's it. I can go for 2. I don't mind doing 2. We can keep one on the ground so it's continuous, if you get what I mean. Do you get what I mean? They continue flying over each other. We can do that. Do one for sight. That's about, yeah, you see, that's what I like. Yeah, we'll just do the one then. And it's on a purple route, so it'll be a purple plane. Whoop! And we'll assign it. Right, we're in. Okay, boys, we have done our first plane. Okay. Let's have a look. We are taxiing. And look at this. We are taxiing. So will this carry cargo and people? No, he's not. Well, I don't know. After last night's flight, after Friday's flight with me, I forgot to bloody turn off the autopilot, didn't I? Went off the runway, so I think I might as well get Empire to fly this. Camera's gone off just for a bit, guys. I don't know what happened there, but right, okay, let's have a look at this, guys. Let's see what happens. Hey, we are off. Woo! So straight away it started. You can see the fuel there. You can see it straight away. It's creating fuel for us. So we'll see what happens when we pick it up. Flaps up. There you go. Leveling off. Go, flaps are going up, so we're at cruising altitude. It ain't got to go that far, has it, to be fair? No. No. It's quick. That's it, look. It ain't got to go. Wow, that's quick. It's going to go off. Oh, here we go. We're coming in now. Because it's going there, look. It's not going too far, but we're going to set another route for it to go. It will either get it dropping off and picking up and going further. It actually goes out the map. See, we need to work out what it's going to pick up as well, because I'm still not sure about this. No, it should do both. I think this does both. We'll have a look, we'll work it out whether it does both or just cargo. Yeah, it does both. Thank you, Belgium. Yes, we've got an airport now. There we go. Oh, we've took our first. So we've took one. We've took one bit of cargo. Wow. Okay, so that's working okay. That's good. So that's working fine. Why has it only took one though, when we've got 21 waiting there? So we need to set it for a full load. You were right. But I don't know whether it's going to be producing enough for both. So we need to get more oil over here. So we're going to have to put another, yeah, because that's carrying a full. And I think we're using, I think it uses, one makes one fuel. So that's quite good. We just need to get more. It's got nothing stored, that's why. We need to get more fuel down here. So we might have to put another vehicle on this route. Although, that's got 140, so we need, look at this. We need another truck on here. That's what we need. We'll do that now. Yeah, we need another one. We'll put another 2 on. We'll put another 2. Oh, 50. What the hell are you doing? Oh, god damn. Right, okay. Hit the wrong button. How daft can you be? How daft can you be to hit the wrong button? Right, we'll have to get them back again. Oh, god damn! What was it? Was it shells dropping off, wasn't it? Such a muppet, aren't I, at times? And it was... Now I've got to work the route out, haven't I? Let's have a look at that. What a muppet! Now I've got to work out where it's going. Was it going there? Let me just look. Let 50 have a look. What a muppet. I don't know what route it was now, look. Wasn't that one. That was it. Yeah, that was it. They've got to travel down now. So I've lost that. I've lost that by deleting it like an idiot that I am. What an idiot. Let's speed that up and get those over here quickly. What an idiot. They're here, look. They're coming. What a muppet. No, it took them out. Yeah, it took them out. Yeah, it took them clean out. That's what it does. Yeah, it took them out. That's what it did. Because this is drop off. Oh, we've got it picking up from somewhere else as well. I don't think I've done that right. They're coming down now, look. And they should go from there to there. That's right. I've been doing that a lot, you know, when I've clicked them, because I've not gone onto the right. Because I've not gone onto the right lane, it just takes them straight out. There they go. There's 4 going there now. Right, so we can slow that down now, because all 4 are going to be waiting. There we go. Well, you make mistakes in life, don't you? There we go. At least it's they're going in right as well. That one will fill up. That one will fill up. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get a good thing going with this now. Maybe change the loading, unloading section and put unload otherwise keep. Yeah, I can look at that. Not really to the airport. Yeah, I get what you mean. I'll look at that. I want to see how this works first, because don't forget that is where the oil's coming in anyway. Right, let's have a quick look at this now. We'll put that. Manage. I've got to go on the line in order to do that. I bet you have gone route to plane rather than plane route. I'm going to leave that because I can't find it. I've got so many routes going, guys. It does throw me out a lot. Right, so these are dropping off now. I want that to stay there and wait for a full load if it's only... I'm going to stop it now. Turn it around. That won't turn around straight off, that won't. But it's loading them up now a lot more. So that should work. And then I'll work out how we do that one. Because I want them to... I want this plane to wait for a full load before it takes off. It's not a wasted journey there and back. Oh, there we go. Look, we're getting quite a bit going in now. We've got 55 stored. Yeah, that's going up quite quick, that is. So the next time it comes back, I want to turn that plane around. I don't want you to take off. I want to turn you around. No, you can't turn the plane around. Normally you can hit the plane and turn it around, but it's not. No. Okay, let that do its run. Can I turn it around now in there? No, won't turn around. When it's in the air. Okay, we'll try it in a bit then. Need to make that road. Oh, that's not too bad. I don't mind that not being a 50. Yeah, because if you look now, it's taken all of it already. So I want them to wait. I need to get used to these routes as well. I think it's that one, isn't it? No, because it would light up. Have a look. You don't highlight it enough for me. Oh, there we go. So that one, it's on a full load anyway, they are. They're on a full load, so they'll wait there, they will. Yeah, they're going to wait for a full load, that's fine. Because they're waiting for... Let's have a look, where are you? There you go. He's on his way. He's on his way with 200. He's dropped 200 off, he's on his way back. So that's working right. And he'll only leave on a full load anyway. There, that's fine. That's working okay. Although there's only 33 waiting. So, do you see what I mean by how we're transporting it? If we transport it too heavy, he's going to be waiting there a long time to get filled up. And I think I had it set just right before. Yeah, that's fine. Right, can I turn that plane around now? Let's have a look. I'm going to rename that one. Try and rename that. So many routes. Can't even see it myself. God damn. Let's do that. Go. That one. So number one, we want it to wait for a full load. There we go. So when it does come back, we'll get it to wait on a full load. We're still doing okay, because at the lowest point I saw it go to 500. We're at 5 million, so we're not losing anything. That's a good thing. We're not losing nothing. We've done quite well, because we've moved 315,000 units of goods, and we've only moved, we're just coming up to about 40,000 people, and that's by rail. There we go, look. So that should take off immediately. There we go. Now, I think for me to take people as well, let's have a look at that stop and see if that highlights. Yeah, it does. So because that's highlighting the airport, we don't seem to be getting that many people going on the plane. And the town's not growing either. Okay, I'll speed it up and we'll watch this thing go and see if it does take a full load. Woo! It's off. Doesn't have to go very far either, look. Where it's coming down. Okay. So what have we got waiting here now? We've only got 5 waiting there. I don't know how you can prioritise where it drops it off. Do we need to get rid of this? Because it's going to wait there now for a full load. It shouldn't take off now until it's got... Well, it only carries 6 anyway. I mean, production's not too bad, to be fair. Which means if it goes into this back end here, the level will start going. We need it round about here halfway to produce more. There we go. Look, it's moving quite quick. There we go. Look, that's what I wanted to see. And the barge is here. The barge is coming up anyway, so that's not too bad. Speed that up. It's not bad. I can't grumble. Yeah, it's not too bad. The barge is coming up quite quick on now. And even at the lowest points, I think we went to 4 million, wasn't it? 8 million. Yeah, 4 million. 39. Right, there we go. So that's unloading. That's fine. And straight away, that's going to fill that. Going to give these guys something to do. Yeah, I think it's just to do with the distance they have to travel that's the problem, really. Yeah, they're not doing too bad. It's 120 units it's carrying there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's, see, now problem I've got now is it's gonna, they should be dropping off here. That's right. They drop off at that side and pick up here. Yeah, that's right. You've got your drop off and your pickups. Maybe make a street behind the airport building to connect it better. Might be an idea, yeah. Oh, there we go, look. It'll get its 12, because we've got a bottleneck there. Although, to be fair, it seems to be working okay. I don't mind that so much, because it does seem to be working alright. He's going to pull in behind this one. Yeah, it is. It's working okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. Not that we need to reconfigure it in any way, because that will drop off there. Production, we only need another 2 on this. I don't know how the game determines what from the factory. I don't know how it determines what it's going to load here and what it's going to load there. That's what I can't work out, because it may only load here when that's full. That's what, because there's 25 units. Why is it that this wouldn't just take from that? Because when I highlight that, it only highlights this. I need to work that one out, don't I, to be honest? Because the road it's connected to is here. Now, if I'd have put that here, it might have fed this better. Because we're still waiting. And really, this, I wanted this to take priority. And that's something I want to think about. Sorry about that, just not on the mic. That's one thing I want to think about. How do I get from there to here in the same fashion that this is filling up? Because he's coming back now. That will fill this up. Will it bleed over to this? Oh, he's filled up now. Okay, so he's got a full load now. Well, that's right how we want the cargo. And then what's being picked up from here. Have a look where that's going. So it's picking up from here and taking it. Oh, I tell you what's going off here. That's why. We either need to close this line down so that we're not picking up from Torquay and going over to Dulverton. No, we're not picking up from Dulverton and going over to Torquay now, because we've created it by freight by plane, and I can put another plane on, can't I? That might be an idea. Because I still can't work out in the game how I can prioritize this, which is what I'd like to do. Which means I could then move this drop-off point over here. So much to think about. Does the plane go to the same as the trucks? Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the purple line that we've got here is taken from here and going all the way over by road, which is some distance. If you look at what we've got, we're at 44, which is 50%. Now, the only reason it's like that is because the trucks are carrying more. The trucks are carrying, I think the trucks are carrying 30, aren't they? Yeah, the trucks are carrying 30. Where's the other plane station? Here. Oh, hang on. God, I've got that much bloody off. Here, look. So they're all going to Torquay. Now, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, shut down the truck route. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let me get on that truck route. Torquay into oil to Torquay. Or it's Cornforth. It's how I've written them up. That's the problem I'm getting. No, it's going to be. It's fuel. Sorry. Wow. So many routes. Come on, 50. Where is it? Where is it? Oil route to Dorverton. It's a purple route, isn't it, guys? God, my eyes. Oil route to Leek. You did have it, I know, honestly. I'm so bad at this with that one. Just click the truck, you see. It'd be easier, wouldn't it? It would be easier. There we go. Right, so there's only two. See here, look. Fuel route Dorverton to Torquay, so it's these. So I just need to sell them, don't I? I'll let that one deliver because I'm not going to sell it with a full load on. We'll sell that one. Right, that one's gone. We'll let that one deliver because it's full. And then we'll do that and close that line down. See, that's coming already, that has. Plane's dropped off. See, we're making quite a bit from that as well. That's the decent thing about it. We're making more money from that. So I'm going to have to put either... You see, to put another plane in, you're still talking... What? I think it was about 2 million, wasn't it, for the plane? Yeah, it was about 2 million. Come on. Yeah, the plane only takes 12. I get that. I get it. I need to put a traffic light there. And look at the distance it's travelling. Now, for me, I can look for a... To be fair, looking at the year that I'm supposed to be in, you'd have thought I would have got better planes. You need 6 planes. Oh, you're joking. You are kidding. That's going to work out at something in the region of about what? 12... Yeah, about 12 million. I just want this thing. Look at the distance it's travelling as well, guys. It's such a distance, isn't it? Well, it's like how we get fuel in the first place. If you make it look as realistic as you can, it does actually go, because 2 trucks make 70. Yeah, it does. You're right. I'm not disputing that at all. I'm just looking at the cost. Kind of looking at the cost more than anything else. Here we go, look, this is where it's dropping off. Right, so that's empty. There we go, sold. And then I can close that route down now. Right, there we go. That route's gone. Okay, so that route has disappeared. I think what I would need to do is look at either a mod that's going to give me a better... Mr. V. Bruce, I have seen you. Hello, hello, hello. I would either have to look at a mod that would give me a better capacity in the plane, the cargo plane. The only thing I can think of. I can't think of anything else. How's your passenger trains going? Overloaded? We can check them now. The only thing that's probably going to work well for us is the to be honest, yeah, the only thing that's probably going to work well for us is going to be the train. That's a cargo one. I've got nothing on that line. That's the red line we created. I've got nothing on that one. According to that, so I've got nothing on these 2 lines that we've created. I'll have to look at those because I know that I've got one red line running into, which is here. I've got one red line which has got nothing on it at the moment. Plastics, that's running fine. So the only train line that I've got at the moment is this one. Yeah, according to what that's saying. And that's carrying 102 below ground at the moment. That's only carrying 102. Check all the passenger stations for that line. $94. But what it does, it drops off as well. I think what we might need to look at doing, which is going to be a difficult thing for us. That's cargo. That is definitely cargo. V. Bruce
is ready for stream. Y'all watch it.
Thank you very, very much. I believe I have it working. The C detail, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. Budget fly, I knew that's what he was on about. I thought he was going to say, you've got my train lines working. So we've got cargo. So we did cargo off that one. So I actually had... There's a little caveat in there. What is it? Oh, it's just, yeah. I'm fine, V. Absolutely fine, mate. Just trying to get my head around this. And work out these train routes and everything. So we need to get a passenger route from Hitchin somewhere, don't we? You have to have both programs running as administrator. Oh, okay. If that's all it was, then there you go. I don't I don't think you have to have both. I only had one. So are you able to do a flight and it's logging it all? I could run the risk, guys, of taking this passenger route line and running it alongside not flying yet. I would test it. Take the passenger route here and try and follow it around so it comes down here alongside down here. I don't mind getting rid of these buildings because there's no there, and then it's on the inside. That's the problem I've got. Actually I could, and it could follow the same route down to Melford, but split it off here and put a station there, or add. You see, they're not going to cross right. That reminds me of cities. It is a lot like City Skylines and all the others, but it's mainly about transport. Because I'm just looking and thinking that's, we'd have to move that line over here so that I could use the inside line to connect, because it won't cross over, or if it does cross over I'm going to have to put a signal on it. So it's the outside line that we needed. I mean, I can do that. I'm just thinking about doing that, because that, follow that through there, that means, well, that's right for this, the cargo, but I can put a passenger one here, can't I? I'm just trying to think about, because that should be on the outside. No, that's the problem. These lines are going from the outside to the inside on one. Or I could look at moving the station so it's this way and reconnecting the lines. Oh dear, 50, you didn't think, did you, when you did that? Passenger lines on the outside. Or could I send that way? If I sent that way and connected it up, no, I'd have to move that one onto that line so that I can use this side. I wonder if that's going to give me an issue. I'm going to try something now. It may not give me an issue. I might have to just redo the line again. Just try that. Okay, I didn't get no think on it or anything, so right, okay. Let's move that over there anyway. It's not changed anything that I'm aware of, because I don't think I've got a line on there. I've probably got a line set, but I'm not using it. No, I've got no line set. Yeah, so I've got no line set on there at the moment, because that's supposed to be making machines. That's right. I'm just thinking of running a passenger, another line. Is that right? It's 50. Am I doing that right? 1 second. No, I'm not. No, you are not 50. Right. I'm going to run that line first. Then I can work on it as I do it. Yeah, we go along there. Okay. Right. So that's connected that line there. I'll need to bring it around here. And is it on the outside? No. It was here that I need to work on. I'm off, mate. Got to game tonight against Oxford. Oh, well, good luck to you, sir. I hope you do well, yeah? So the only problem I'm going to have now is redoing these lines. If I swap these two over, straight away, it's going to give me an issue. I know it is. 23 people waiting. Because it was that way how it works. The passenger is on the outside. Because if I do a crossover, you have to have it so that you've got signals in the right place. That's going to make it difficult at the moment because theoretically I've done this wrong. I should have kept... it looks like when I've done it, I didn't follow this track right the way through and go, you know, that one needs to go this way. I may not be able to make that go round. I can always... The lines are easy to reset because it's just from a 1, 2, 3 point. With those lines being quite close together, it should pick up... It should automatically pick it up as normal. So that line finishes here. Let me just have a look what I want to do. So from Melford, I could take it to Shirebrook, which would save that problem because Retford has already got a passenger and a freight line. Now, the same with Leek, passenger and a freight line. So really, it looks to me like it's Torquay. Right, okay, all right. It's Torquay, so just work out what line that's on. I can see my plane on the round. Oh, there you go then. That's it, you've done it then. Because I haven't set no lines from here anywhere at the moment. Right, okay. Because we don't know what stock we're going to be shifting. So I'm going to leave it as passenger. That's not showing any colours anywhere. Do this. Right, there we go. Now I can see it. There we go. So that's where it stops. Okay, that's what's happened. That's where it stops. So the green is goods. The green is a goods route. The blue is the passenger line. That's the passenger line that I've got running. And that's going to Hitchin, East Leek, Hitchin, East Retford, Leek and Dulverton. That's quite a decent line, that is. That's going right the way across the map. This is where I then ended. Yeah, that's where it ends. Right, okay. And it's the crossover between this, which is a passenger line. So the passenger line, I need to get another one running alongside the goods line, which will go to... Aha. Well, it won't go there because well, it won't stop there, but it can go. I have to take this off. I've created the right problem for myself, haven't I? To be honest, I don't need it to go here, so ignore that, and it can go. Yeah, it would have to come straight to Torquay. I wonder if they had this problem with HS1 or HS2. Here we go. Yeah, because that's just going through there, although the passenger line stops here anyway. If I extended that down here, I'm just following my pattern across here, but then make it carry on and go straight over to Torquay, which means the train station would need to be this side. I think I might have to do something like that. So if I run the line first, because it's coming off this one anyway, that should work. Okay, let's have a look. Let's try that and see how we go. I don't really want it to run alongside like that, so if I set it, look at what's easier. Nah, it's not going to work like that. So I'm going to have to lower that road. Right, okay. I'm going to have to do something drastic here. Okay, let's try that. There we go. If you put the train station close to the airfield, you can use it to go. Oh, okay, yeah, right. See, that's what I like. Where I fail, you guys will help. Right, okay, so I'll try that, Belgium, and see how that goes. Let me just connect this road back again because it's obviously losing that. I think it was a 50 road. Yep. Oh, come on, game. Oh no, it was one of those. Oh, okay. There we go. Just to put it back and I'll sort it out. Okay, so that's sorted that out. Let's carry on with this track. Get rid of that. I think the difficult thing is once you've done your infrastructures and everything, once you've made all the tracks, the one thing you then have to start looking at for me is, you know, how you're going to modify them, how you're going to put something else in. And if you get an issue like I've just come across now, it's more to do with what do you actually do if you get, Oh, Ollie, I'm loving it. I think overpass is better. It can be done or underpass. Well, because the only difference here is if you're going to go under and build like a channel tunnel, you kind of, the issues I had with this bridge. That's what I'm thinking, and I've come back to it again. But I love things like that. It causes traffic bottlenecks. Okay, that's the difference. But we might be able to continue here, and it might widen that bridge when you have train crossings. Yeah, it does. Like you're saying here, I kind of look at it in the real world. Where I live, there's a train crossing just before an island, and it causes so many issues. It really does. But they've not thought to change it or move it, because where you've just seen that red car go through, there's an island literally right here. And the problem you have is that nobody really parks there to go round the roundabout. They always wait for the crossing to come down and they stay back here, so there's no vehicles there. Town is causing huge problems. Yeah, but this is a game, and I'm thinking to myself, if I can solve the problem. Right, where are we? We're here, aren't we? Right, we're here. So let me just try and complete this. I'm more concerned about getting them connected and going to the right places, and then I can look at all the issues. If I have to reroute this road, I can reroute the road. But once you've created a route, you have to make sure that it connects to the same road. Because that one, that one's only going to be a 30, and that's a 50. I'm trying to work out the issues I'm going to have with the track. The roads for me aren't a problem because I just change them. The main east-west Amtrak line goes right through the centre of the town. There you go. There you go. Can be 15 minutes delay at times. You can place crossings. Can you? Track modification tool. Is it under that one? Signals, waypoints. It's got to be under track modification. No, that's when you want to take them from electric. When you want to go from normal to electric, I'm sure it is. That one. On the track routes. I'll try that. I'll have a look at that later, Belgium. I'll have a look at that later. Let's see how I go on that. Okay. Because I want to make, I think with this one, it's getting it over here. And then let me just check this, that I'm doing this right. Yeah, that's right. We want it to go this way. No, we don't want it to go that way over to Torquay. You see, it looks quite small, the track does, until you actually get down to the level. I thought I'd done quite a bit, but when you think about it, we haven't done a lot. All we've done is just come from that side, and we've only literally just gone across the crossing. That's it. Right, let's get this thing done. Right, here we go. This is where we're going to get the issue. Right, I want it to go alongside here, but I know what's going to happen. Let's do it. Oh, it does. Ah ha ha. It does. It makes the bridge wider. Brilliant. That's what I wanted. There we go. So that's good. So not a problem there, Ollie. We did okay. We did okay. We did well. Costing me a bit of money as well. This is, you know, I can't believe we're up to nearly 400 million. I don't understand how we're making all this money. Oh God, that's no good. Just so I don't have to go so far back. Right, I think it's curving there, so we need to make a change here. Let me just have a look at this. Right, so we're going to try and go... we can follow it off here and come down this side so we can get train station around here somewhere. I think the best thing for me to do is to place the train station. Then I can connect it to it, can't I? We're going to go... Well, it's passenger anyway, so we'll go passenger. And I'm going to put 2 lines on it, just in case I do need to change it again. And we'll do it, oh wonderful, like that. Is that going to work right if I do it like that? Because you were saying, Belgium, weren't you, that if I do it that way I can use it for both, because you want the train station to be able to access the airport for people, which, so I think we've done it right there, haven't we? I think that's about right to start with. I can modify that a bit later, can't I? Because I'm thinking, or should I turn it the opposite way? Should I turn it the opposite way? So it's kind of going this way. Or at an angle. You need a road behind the building. No, I don't. I shouldn't know it's connected to this one. I'm sure when you're high, it's connected there, look. It shows a connection like this. I'm sure it does. Sure, that's how it works, because it lit up. Because what it means is they'll access it straight from here. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Because when I connect them, I look for that little blue line that just says, you know, because otherwise it wouldn't highlight this. Yeah. And it's going to feed this area as such. When I put my bus station in, I'll drop a bus stop. Yes, but the people walk on the street and need somewhere to walk in. Yeah, that's it. It's like a path. Sure it is. They'll walk straight off the pavement across there. I'm sure they will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it works, because that's how I've done this, look. That's the same way that's connected. They'll walk off the path and they'll walk straight into there, into the airport. I'm going to try it because I'm sure that's how it works. I'm sure that is how it works. So I'm going to try that and see how we go. If I'm wrong, then guess what? You'll get a round of applause. Right, let's get this track connected, and we're going to go for the inside, this one here. We'll connect it to that one so that I can make the other track on the outside kind of go over to Altham. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, let's try that, see how we go. So we are about here. And we'll see how we do on that one. I think what I love about this game more is the fact that when you look at the amount of work that you've put into it, you actually stand back. When you're at the stage where I'm at the moment, you're standing back and you're saying to yourself, God damn, how have you, got all those roads in, done everything that you've done. And it's kind of well, I find it quite relaxing. I do. Right, okay, so we said we were going to cross. I need to keep looking where I am this way. The train station's there. We get into 75, 75, that's fine. It's when we hit these curves. No, that's not. No. No, come on, game. Mr. Westy. Right, okay, that didn't work right. Need to do that again. I'm going to save it down here as well. Right, now, we need to kind of follow it right to the end there and then split off. Torquay, right, okay. How you doing, Westy? You okay? Right, then split off. Let's try that. Yeah. So it'll kind of go across and in. Okay. That needs to have a bit more of a curve on it as well, to be fair. That's 60, 72, 75 is spot on. Not a bad day. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. I can't remember. Do you know something? I can't remember the last time I've run anywhere. I cannot remember the last time that I have run anywhere. I've just realised I've got to go and put something in the oven, you know, for dinner for later. Right. I want it to have, right, that should give me a decent curve, not to lose too much. 60, 75, and I think we said we were coming on the inside, didn't we? That's it. So that's not bad, look. And we've still got 75 all the way through, because the curves aren't so bad. So that's worked okay. Now for me, I've got to set... Do you know the thing about it as well? It doesn't actually matter where you set your train depot. I could close this road off here and set the train depot here to feed onto that line. Or I could set it back here to feed onto that line. No, I don't think I can, because that's already... I think that line was already set, wasn't it? I think that's how it works. It doesn't matter where you set your actual depot, as long as it can, you know, get the train on the line, isn't it? I can set it here. Or I could set it to go on from... Have a look at Meltham, see how that's working. Yeah, I can set it to go on here, because it's a dead end anyway. Yeah, I'll set it to go on here. I can put one this side, one that side. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm going to set it slightly off as well, so that I can extend if I need to. So if we do about... Where's the town growing? About there to start with. Can still get a road in there if I need to. See, I'm not a fussy kind of guy, look. That's right. Yeah, there we go. We actually hit 400 million. Wow. We've actually hit 400 million. So this will be Torquay to Dulverton. Or we'll go Dulverton to Torquay, because we're going to extend... I think we're extending that line, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's make sure we've done this right now. Yeah, we're extending that line. So all I need to do, I'll add it on itself anyway. If I go add station... We'll see if we've done this right, guys. Add station. Let's add this now and see what happens. Okay. Wonderful. No errors. No errors whatsoever. So we need to straight away get on that. It's the blue train route. That one. I like that. And let's see where it goes. Oh, fortunate enough, we're coming up to that stop straight away. And more wagons. we'll see. To start with, I'm going to leave it as it is to find out what the capacity is. Because we don't know what we've got at Torquay yet, do we? Right, wonderful. So it's took the line fine, which is good. I think we may have to extend that platform. Let's speed it up. Come on. Just looking at the speed as well. I'm going to just let that run at that speed while I go and turn my oven on. Myself some dinner in. See, we're only carrying 95 at the moment, so with a capacity of 231, I don't see no need to put another carriage on just yet. As soon as these towns start growing, then I can look at that. And I think there is a way that you can put 2 trains on one line. You have to create a pass through and put signals either side, so that what will happen is one will go one way and the other one will go that way, and they probably won't crash. Yeah, not a problem, Ollie, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Right, okay. I just want to see what this... There we go. Look, we've only got one person. We've only got one person waiting anyway. So to be fair, I think for the start, that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. I'm going to extend. I can only extend the platform one side anyway. I can only extend the platform at one side. It won't let me extend it there. That's it. Done. And it only picked up one person. Right, let's just have a look at how our plane's doing. So that's going to come in to pick fuel up. Let's just have a look how. And we've got 61 waiting, so we are going to need another plane. Yeah, we're definitely going to need another plane on that one. We're not doing it that way. I think I'm going to try and remember to do it. If I do it that way, and we'll just highlight. So we've got 2 now. There we go. It could be easy to do it that way. Take my time and remember. One thing I haven't done as well, guys, I have not saved the game since I've been playing it. Stream map, save. There we go. First save of the game. Proper save. Now, I'm going to have to put another hanger in, aren't I, somehow, because I think it can hold 2, so that they'll both load. Because that's loaded, that one hasn't. But that's going to have to do the run. That one I'm going to stop at hold it. It'll hold. Let him hold until that one's on its way back, and then I can try and set them so that one's coming into land, the other one's gone. So it kind of. Because they haven't got that far to go as well, that's the difference. I mean, look, it's literally just down the road. Okay, so as he's coming into land. What? He can take off. I can tell you something. That made me laugh, that did. We can take off now. Then we can get that one holding. Nice 747. I wish. So he's going to take off. We're going to let this one hold. This one here. Oh, it's unbelievable the money I'm making. I can't believe how I'm making all this money, to be fair. Right, hold. Just watching that plane there. Because I don't want this one going to take off until that one is on the approach. Or should I say on the descent? Okay, I've lost him. I've lost him. I've lost him. There he is. Right, so he's coming into land now because he'll take off straight away. Right, then let that one go. There we go. Right, he's just come down to land. I'll make sure that that one, he needs to stop. He needs to stop. I can't even tell if this one's up in the air yet. Right, he's there. Let's let him go. That being an air traffic controller. In fact, I can't stop him, can I? Oh, you can't. It might work right for me, it might not. Go back to this one. He's only got to unload and then take off. It's going to be difficult to try and get these in the right formation as well. I think that's going to be difficult. Right, so he's just emptied off. He should take off straight away now. Come on. Wonderful. It looks like to me that that's just a cargo, not both. Checking something. Yeah, cargo types. Yeah, it's just a cargo. Why am I not seeing any passenger ones? I don't get that. I think I need to add something to these in order for them to take passengers. Yeah, I need to add something to these. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Highlight, configure. Yeah, that's what it is, look. Although it says a passenger building there. Main building with street access. Passenger terminal. That's what's missing. Okay, alright. We're missing a passenger terminal. What's that one? Cargo hangar. Right, okay. So we are missing a passenger terminal. That's why we're not taking. There we go. Although, but that's what that was. That's weird. Right, that's got a yeah, it is a passenger terminal because it says both. But it's only a cargo plane. It's both, but because you use only cargo, it only... Yeah, but there's a bus route there, look. That bus route, when I highlight it, it highlights that. So it should be both. There should be passengers going there as well. That's alright, because that's just taking off, so that's right. And it shows both there. Oh no, it's just this one here that's the issue. Yeah, it's this one. That's why it's this one. So the only way I can work that one out is by doing something like, I'll do this now. A 50 road. We'll take it off here. Yeah, that's the only way that's going to work. No thing. I only have to link that to there, I think, and then put a bus stop there and a bus stop. No, just add it on. Okay, let me just try this Dulverton bus route. I'm just trying to look at it from a... Right, that's the Dulverton bus route. First of all, let's add a few more buses. Well, let's have a look how bad they're doing first. That one's carrying 8. That one's carrying... That one's carrying 8. So is that one. So if I add one more... No. No, don't do that. That's how I messed up last time. It's that one. There we go. And then I can add to that route. Bus route Dulverton. So that's one. I may have to reset this route though, because if I do this now, have a look. Oh, it's not messed anything up. So that's that. So it means that, oh, you know what I should have done? No, I know what I should have done. I need to take that out. I should have done it this way. Let's just take that route out. I should have just made a separate route from here to there, because it means all the buses are going to go down there at some stage, which is that a is about, yeah. So do you think that this is just to help me? Do you think it would be best if they all travelled, because then they're all because what will happen is if I add it to the route, they're all going to go around Dulverton, then they're all going to end up coming down here at one stage, picking up, dropping off. That might be a better idea rather than just having one separate. Okay, because then they'll only go. So if I go from here to that one, that'll be better. So new route, and we'll do it from that one to here, like that. Then it's only picking off. Yeah, it's still got a decent catchment area, because what it's going to do is, looking at how it's set, oh no, it turns around here though. It turns around there. I wanted it to go complete circle. So take that away. And let's try yeah, I just don't want it turning around in the middle of the road here. That's what I don't want it doing. That's going to be 2. Get rid of 2. Oh, I tell you what I'll do. Well, if we go that one and then hit, try that one. I think it's going to be by Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and it's good. We'll see when it comes out. I wasn't happy with what they were saying, that it's not going to be out until the end of this year. You're looking at November this year. Let me try that one instead. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah, that's a bit better, because it then goes around. Yeah, that's better. It just goes around and then goes back out. I'd rather it do something like that than just turn around in the street. Yeah, that's better. I'd just call this one airport route. There we go. And then let's put a bus on it. It'll have its own bus. 26. Because it's an airport bus, let's do it. What did I put? Airport or something? Let me check it. 1 second. The line is that one. Yeah, that's what that's what I put. Airprot. It's okay, I can change it. I hit the key wrong. Let's have a look at that one. I have seen YouTube about a new. Okay, that's alright then. Do it on that, don't I? There we go. Right, okay. That's that. Right, so that's that route set now. I want to see where it is. Oh God, that was a near miss. There we go. So that's going to help this place grow as well. Hopefully it will. And we'll see what passengers we can get for there. Let's just speed that up so it can get out. There we go. It's on its way. And it's on a 50 road. I need to move that to that side really, don't I, what you think? We'll see how that works, and I may have to move that one. Oh, they're both there. Oh, hang on, let's have a look. So that's not too bad, but they're catching up with each other. Although the one thing about these, I'm going to look for a mod later on and see what I can do. Right guys, I'm going to come off for a few hours. I am going to come off for a few hours so I can get myself something to eat. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 3 hours, 24 minutes. I probably will come back to this for a couple of hours because I'm kind of enjoying what I'm doing here. I'm going to try and see while I'm having something to eat if I can find an airplane mod, because I don't know why I don't seem to have 507. I don't seem to have any of the planes. That's what I don't understand. So I'm going to try and load some in. That's what I'm going to do. So guys, I will be back later if I don't fall asleep. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching 50 go through this. Hope you've enjoyed it. Guys, I want to thank you as well because we are at 4 million. Wow, way over 413 million. Belgium, thank you very, very much. Ollie's already gone. Empire, thank you very much. Westy, how are you? Guys, I will see you very, very soon. Have a good one. Speak to you soon. Bye.
quite happy just to do something like wheat, or I'm quite happy.
Hay bales. You could even make grass silage, and supply grass silage to the dairy, farms that there could be a farm that does nothing but certain things, that you're contracting out, And basically, yeah, I mean, the one thing I don't want to see happen
I didn't realise you was taking the mic there. Sorry.
I said what I don't want to see is somebody go off on their own and say, well, I'm just going to do everything that I want
Well,
to do.
if someone does, you kick them. End of. If they don't play it the way that they're meant to play it, like for instance, if I'm going to go and do horses and someone I'm growing oats, right? I can feed my own animals oats, right? And then say someone's doing wheat, right? I need to really grow the oats.
If you're growing oats, you can turn around and sell your hay. I mean, your straw as well. You're not going to do because the dairy's going to need straw.
There's certainly ways around it once we work out what we have to do. So, I see you play well, I think I've got
Yeah, it's just a matter of sitting down
2,000 hours in this game.
and planning it out. I'll sit down and come up with a chart. I've got an XML document. I'll have to pull it back up. I used to have one on Google.
That's what you need to do. If you
And
work
have
it out,
every.
yeah, do that, Moose. Work out
Anyways,
what
I
people
used
need
to
to
have
do.
a document that had every single field.
You ready?
The 50 plus game. 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 The 50 plus game.
Go and sell, which isn't a problem and all that. But we need to get a plan together to know who's doing what.
Well, it's not like we're starting it tomorrow, so.